Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Hot Jobs at HireMilitary. Thank you so much for joining us on this first live edition of our Hot Jobs for June. Very excited to have you all here. If this is your first time, so great to have you, and so glad that you found us. We take about 30 minutes every week just to share more opportunities with our military community. So glad that you found us and hope you enjoy the next 30 minutes as we just give you support, encouragement in your job search, as well as sharing our newest opportunities for both the DoD SkillBridge internship program and the direct hire opportunities that we have available through our clients that we work with. So as we are going here, we'd love to just find out more about you. So if you are a veteran, a transitioning service member, military spouse, we'd love to know about that. Tell us who you are, where you're tuning in from, and what you're looking for. Oh my goodness, the chats literally just popped up all at the same time. So welcome everyone. Angela, Dion, Alexis, Malia, Clifton, hi, Frank, Elizabeth, Robert. So good to see everyone on. So yes, as you're introducing yourself in the comments, just tell us what you're looking for. If it's SkillBridge internship, you can say SkillBridge internship, location, types of roles you're focusing on or industry, or if it's permanent roles, just permanent, location, types of industries. Tell us what you're looking for. It helps us to really dial in and know what types of opportunities we can bring to our community that are of value and that are a fit for you based on what you're searching for as well. We work with so many different companies nationwide. We bring on new roles weekly. And as we're having those conversations with our clients, we can share with them kind of what is happening right now in the environment. So what our veterans, transitioning service members, and spouses are looking for. So please just share all of that in the chats with us. Goodness, I can't even keep up. It's literally just people. It's great. So great to see everyone. Stacy and Thalia, thank you for joining us. Faith, Tiffany, so great to see everyone here. So we want to mention off the top as well, because we're on LinkedIn and it's always good to get more resources about how to utilize this platform to the best of its abilities. Our CEO, Mike Quinn, will be doing a Mastering LinkedIn webinar through the USO. That is happening this Thursday, June 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So please, the link to register will be in the description to this live event after we finish today. So if you'd like to register, just go take a look at that link. He provides such fantastic information. It's a really great resource for our community as well. So as you continue to introduce yourself in the chats, we'll take a couple seconds here just to introduce the team that we have on today. I will go first. I'm Kate Wood. I'm one of the recruiters here at HireMilitary. I'm an Army vet, transitioned in 2014, which feels like a whole life ago. And I'm currently an active duty military spouse. My husband is still in the Army, and we are located near Eglin Air Force Base in sunny Northwest Florida. So very excited to be with you all today, and I'll throw it over to Matt.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm Matt. I'm retired out of the Marine Corps back in October. I live actually just in the process of moving up to Tennessee. Just bought first house yesterday. Finally did all the closing on that. Officially going to start moving up to Johnson City next week. So really going through, that transition process still. I mean, it's been almost a year, and we kind of took our time with it. We have a great team of vets and spouses here that can really help people with this transition process, especially the employment aspect of it. So please, reach out to us if you need anything.
Great. And Kadeen, welcome.
Thank you, Kate. Hey, everyone. My name is Katie. This year, I am one of the SkillBridge interns turned recruiter here at HireMilitary. I am going to be an Air Force veteran coming up in July. I'll finally be out of the Air Force. I'm not going to say good riddance, but it's a good transition. So I look forward to sharing all the amazing roles that we have today and just connecting with all of you guys. So looking forward to it.
Yes, I am very excited to hear from Kadeen later because we actually have a really exciting opportunity to share that involves joining our team here at HireMilitary. So stay tuned for that. Kadeen will share that in just a second. And Amber, welcome. So good to have you here.
Hello, thank you. We have so many exciting things happening on our team. Matt's buying a house, Kadeen's getting out, very exciting. I'm super happy to be here today. I haven't been on a LinkedIn Live in a couple weeks. So my name's Amber. I am a recruiter here, Air Force veteran. My husband is still active duty Air Force. We are in San Antonio. And Oh, I saw a couple of our regulars. So shout out to David Sue and Christopher Keith. Super happy to see you here, as well as the first timers.
Fantastic. I know I love seeing, we call them the OGs, right? People that come week after week, spend time with us, are fantastic advocates for the military community. And it's just always great to see, as well as all the first time viewers. It's always so fun to find out who finds us and have them tune in as well. So thanks so much, team, for introducing yourselves. You'll hear more from each of us about the roles that we have to share with you. So let's get going. Just a caveat before we start. You will find links to all of our open DoD SkillBridge internships, all of our open permanent direct hire roles, as well as a link to our website right in the description. So as we're going today, if there are roles that sound interesting to you, I would just say pop open each of those tabs so you can search and look through the job descriptions as we go. That's the fastest way to get the information to you. We do suggest that you comment in the chats with roles that you're interested in just by putting the title. But ultimately, the fastest way for you to apply and to get just applied for our roles is to just go directly to those links and look through our website, look through those openings, and then apply to any that look like they could be a fit for you. All right, so as we go here, like I mentioned, you can just type the links of the roles that you're interested in the chats. That'll let us know just to identify you, to be on the lookout for you or answer any questions that you might have. But without further ado, let's get into it. Kadeen, I know you have some really great DoD SkillBridge internships to share with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Kate. Guys, as I previously alluded to, we do have quite a few interesting roles with us, two of those being remote positions. So before we jump into things, just want to put as a caveat that here at HireMilitary, we do offer SkillBridge internship for service members who were in the last 6 months of their contract. So these are members who are either retiring or separating. So the average internship that we do have here at HireMilitary ranges from 90 days to 120 days. So if you are interested in taking that leap of faith, definitely connect with myself and the entire SkillBridge team. With that said, let's get into things. So we have an exciting opportunity for one of you lucky guys to join our HireMilitary team as a recruiter. So this role is truly entry-level role, fully remote, and you get to work with our amazing team on a daily basis. So what is this position about, right? We need the ideal candidate to be able to multitask and to work with numerous of different companies and our stakeholder, just be able to articulate, to be able to work well with others. In addition to, you have to be able to work across multiple time zone and geographical areas. Ideally, you'll want to have experience in Microsoft Office. So we're talking about Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook. In addition to, guys, you have to have a great personality. Like, the moral of our job is just being friendly, being outgoing, being engaging. So if that is you and you want the opportunity to help transition in service member find the right career and get back into the workforce, I definitely encourage you to go ahead and apply for this position. The second position we do have is more of a software engineering position. So it's a performance engineering intern with an amazing company, Splunk. I'm sure you guys are aware. Again, this is a remote position. So for this position, they do want someone who is a proficient in one of the following programming language. So that's Go, that's C++, Java, Python. So they do want someone who is familiar with those languages. In addition to someone who have an interest and a curiosity with software engineering in a large scale environment. So if that is you, this may be of interest. So when it comes to educational requirements, they do want someone who is actively pursuing a bachelor's or master's, a PhD. Think about in computer science, software engineering, or any related field in that role. So if you are interested in the performance engineering intern role with Splunk, please go ahead and apply, guys. It's remote. And the last position we have is with one of our faithful partners, Masonite. This is a process engineering position in Mason City, Iowa. So the following candidate for this position will be utilizing process improvement within a manufacturing setting. So they are looking for someone who has their bachelor's degree. That is a requirement. In addition to, you have to have about 3 to 5 years of production experience. They do desire someone who have their lean certification. In addition to, you have to be competent with just computer PC skills, and you have to have leadership qualities. So guys, if any of these roles roles are of interest to you, please go ahead and apply. Myself, Brandy Walker, before Agby, we're so excited to review all of your resume and to consider you for these roles. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Kadeen. And again, the roles that Kadeen mentioned are open to transitioning service members within the last 6 months of their time on active duty through the DoD SkillBridge program. And I know I saw some comments asking about wishing that this would be open to veterans. And yes, we would love if the DoD would facilitate these programs for our veteran populations as well. But as of right now, the DoD SkillBridge program is only open to those transitioning from the military that are still on active duty. So if those were of interest to you, again, you can go straight to the links in the description to check out all those position descriptions, or you can just type the title of the role in the chat. If you type interested or, oh, that sounds great for me, when we go back and look at the comments, it is by time. And so we can't even see where or what you're interested in. So the best thing to do is just give us as much information on what you need more information on. So if it's performance engineer intern, you can say interested performance engineer intern, and we'll know to provide more information or reach out to you directly on that role. Or you can just go directly to the link and apply, and then we'll know that you're interested by your application. So thank you so much, Kadeen. Love to hear about fantastic opportunities for our transitioning service members and those DoD SkillBridge internships. All right, Amber, I know we have a lot of great permanent roles that are open. And again, just as a reminder, when we talk about permanent direct hire roles, this is for anyone that is open to work within ideally immediately or within the next 1 to 2 months. So when we share permanent direct hire roles, it's for companies that are looking to hire now. So if you are in that fit and you're ready to be hired on now or in the next couple months, then the next roles that we're sharing are for you. So Amber, I'd love to hear more about the roles you have for us today.
Yeah, absolutely, Kate. Thank you so much. So again, if you're interested in any of these, feel free to just type the title of the position in the chats, and one of us will reach out to you following. The first position that I have today to share with you guys, though, is a trade compliance manager. This is out of Rockledge, Florida, and our client is a leading provider of aviation services to the worldwide commercial aerospace, government, and defense industries. So the requirements for this trade compliance manager include a bachelor's degree, a secret security clearance, and 6 years of global trade compliance. Again, that's a trade compliance manager out of Rockledge, Florida. The next position that I have to chat about today is also out of Rockledge with the same client, leader in aviation services. So the aviation safety specialist will be responsible for all aspects of safety management system, as well as the aviation and ground safety programs and any safety related training out in Rockledge. So the requirements for this position include FAA or DoD aviation safety and accident investigation course, 3 years of experience as an aviation safety professional, and they do require a secret security clearance. So that's an aviation safety specialist out of Rockledge, Florida. I do have one more to share this afternoon, and I feel like we always have a lot of people sort of looking for positions in this field. So this is an accounts receivable clerk out of Houston, Texas. Our client provides investment capital and management services to the Houston Metro here in Texas. So for this accounts receivable clerk position, they do require 1 to 2 years of accounting or accounts receivable experience, as well as excellent customer service and professional communication skills. So again, that's the accounts receivable clerk out of Houston, Texas. If you're interested, do drop it in the chat and I'll reach out to you after.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Amber. Again, Amber mentioned trade compliance manager, aviation safety specialist, and the accounts receivable clerk. Definitely let us know if you're interested in any of those roles, or again, you can find the links to the full position descriptions under our permanent roles link in the description above as well. All right, Matt, I know you have some really fantastic roles to share with us today too.
Yep, sure do. And just something to point out. So, that SkillBridge recruiter one, you see myself, Kadeen, before in the comments, we've had other employees with HireMilitary that have done a SkillBridge with HireMilitary and been hired on at the end of it. And it's unique. I don't think there's anything like it when you're getting out of the military and you get to help other people get out of the military. It's exciting. There's more to it than just a job. I can attest to that one. But for the job specifics that I'm going to be sharing, I have multiple ones that I want to talk about. So the first one is an industrial engineer. It's in Augusta, Georgia. So this is a very large, growing logistics company. They're looking for somebody with, a bachelor's in industrial engineering or some type of relevant experience, specifically in logistics industry, because it is a logistics company. Experience working with third-party logistics, distribution centers, fulfillment, understanding of lean principles and supply chain management is huge. I talked to them specifically about this one earlier, and this is very new, probably within about a week. So you'll be spending a lot of time with one of their largest accounts. So you'll be responsible for a lot of very important aspects of the company. A lot of times you're going to be spent, assisting with selection of new clients. Your input is going to be very valued, determining if new clients are brought on. So it's a really unique opportunity in Augusta, Georgia. I know a lot of people are looking to go to that area. And then the next one, I have multiple positions in the DC metro area. So the first one is it's a proposal manager. It is hybrid. So, you're something within the, commuting distance of the DC metro area. They want somebody with 5 years experience in writing and coordinating a federal government proposals or grants. You have experience with T4NG. The next one is a business process analyst. It's also hybrid. Previous experience with DHS or U.S. Coast Guard veteran, transitioning service member type. And if you have 5 years experience of exchange with process improvement, project management, implementation, change management, client management, it's a great opportunity for you. Again, these are some direct hire roles available, so you can just kind of go on the links and on the website and dig through there. You'll be able to see the DC metro area. Again, they are a hybrid environment, so a little bit of work from home, a little bit of work from office. It's a good balance coming out of the military. The next one is actually multiple roles in China Lakes, California. They have 4 roles. It's for a defense contractor on a naval installation in China Lake. It's for a 2-year minimum on the project. So looking for somebody with a construction manager, cost engineer, estimator, scheduler, or a quality assurance. If the location or roles pique your interest, you want to hear more, please comment below specifically for China Lakes. Lucy Robinson, she's our director of talent acquisitions. She'll be able to specifically help you with that. So again, please, write interested in China Lakes, California, and she'll definitely be able to help you out with that.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Matt. So many roles. Again, the links to all of our roles, we have over 99 roles open right now just for direct hire, and I think over 150 for DoD SkillBridge internships. So if you're not hearing of something today that's of interest, you can definitely take a look to our careers pages in the description, and you'll be able to see all of those roles. You can filter by location. You can filter by company for the DoD SkillBridge internships as well. So definitely go take a look. The website and the links are the best place to find all the information you need. But thank you so much. Again, Matt mentioned multiple roles in the DC metro area: proposal manager, business process analyst, multiple roles in China Lakes, California, and then that industrial engineer in Augusta, Georgia as well. So fantastic. I have some roles to share as well for our community. The first being a solution leader, specifically within ICBM in Shreveport, Louisiana. So if you are an Air Force service member that has worked within the ICBM community, Global Strike community, this is a position for you. They are looking for someone that is, like we mentioned, has had a lot of experience within the ICBM community or has worked as a maintenance analyst within the Air Force. This role is ideally suited for an E8, E9, or a strong E7 or company grade officer to join their team as a solution leader. You're going to be helping implementing some artificial intelligence and machine learning technology into Global Strike Command. So it's a really exciting opportunity to still serve alongside those that you served with. You'll be working right there at Barksdale Air Force Base, as well as traveling to all the different Global Strike locations across the country. And they are looking for someone that can start ideally by September 1st. So if you're still a transitioning service member, maybe you're looking for a DoD SkillBridge internship, but things aren't aligning, we can see if that could be an option for you as well, because they're ideally looking to get someone into this seat, into this position on or around the 1st of September. So if that sounds like it could be a fit for you, you can type solution leader ICBM in the chat, or you can go directly to the link in our description to apply for the role as well. All right, the next position I have is a system and network administrator. And this is in Laurel, Maryland. This is a really great opportunity to get in with a good company, as well as working in kind of a contract basis with another organization as well. You'll be a full-time permanent employee with our client, but they're working on a contract with another organization. You'll work in kind of a hybrid remote capacity, a couple days in the office there in Laurel, Maryland, and then some from home as well. The main deal breaker qualifications for this role are having a TS/SCI clearance, and then you must be DoD 8570 compliant or at a minimum IAT category level 2 as well. And this is an immediate start. So if that sounds like it might be a fit for you, then you can just type system and network administrator in the chat or go apply directly at the link in the description. I see we have someone that has said they are interested in the solution leader, Joseph Tress. Fantastic. We'll be reaching out to you. You can go ahead and apply online and we'll look to get in touch with you. All right, the last role that I have for you today is a senior cyber operations engineer. And this is based in the Baltimore, Maryland area, specifically Hanover, Maryland. This role has a very competitive salary. We know that that is a hot career field right now. Again, it is for a senior cyber operations leader. So they're looking with someone that has at least 8 years of experience and someone that has worked in or very closely alongside the U.S. Army Cyber Command. So this is a really great opportunity to work and just continue to have a really fantastic role within the cyber community. If this sounds like you, if you've had that in-depth experience, 8 to 10 years, and have that U.S. Army Cyber Command experience, this would be a really great opportunity for you. And you can just type Senior Cyber Operations Engineer into the chat or go look through the full position description as well. And just as a caveat, we have started listing all salary bands for all of our roles, for our direct hire roles. So I know that that's something as a transitioning service member, veteran, or a spouse, any job seeker, honestly, that really helps to drive whether or not a role is right for you. So if you're interested in the salaries on any of the roles that we've talked about today or any that we offer, all of our salary bands are listed in our position descriptions on our website. So that can kind of help you to find out whether or not a role is a fit for you as well. So again, if you're interested in the roles I mentioned, the solution leader, ICBM in Shreveport, Louisiana, system and network administrator, Laurel, Maryland, or senior cyber operations engineer, please go take a look at the link in the description, or you can type the specific title of the role in the chat and we will get back to you with more information on those roles. Fantastic. Well, we are about 20 minutes in. We like to spend the last 5 to 10 minutes of every broadcast answering questions you may have about the job search process, interviewing, resumes, LinkedIn, digital networking. What else am I missing? DoD SkillBridge program, internships, anything like that. So as we're going here, if you have specific questions, please type them into the chat. We try to answer your questions kind of in a live dynamic way at the end of this chat here. If you have a specific question for anyone on the team, you can just type their name and ask, hey, Amber, tell me more about this, or Matt, tell me more about SkillBridge internships, or Kadeen, I want to know more about this. And we'll try to answer those here at the end. So as we're going, just type your questions into the chat. And while people are typing their questions, I wanted to just give some clarification surrounding what it means to join our talent pipeline. We talk about that a lot. We post about it a lot too. You've probably seen Buff and Lucy and Brandy dropping some links to ways that you can join our talent pipeline. So what that means is, maybe you look at our careers page and there isn't something that's a fit for you right now. We do have a lot of roles, almost 100, but we know there might not be something for everyone. So what we suggest to do is for you to join our talent pipeline. And what that means is that you fill out kind of a speculative application. You submit a resume. You tell us more about what you need or what you're interested in a job search, industries, locations, what education you have, what certifications you hold, any information that can just help us to understand more about you as a candidate. So after you submit that speculative application, you will receive an email immediately after that tells you, hey, you've joined our talent pool. We are in receipt of your application to our talent pool. And then there's also some additional resources that are offered. So I see a lot of people asking, do you offer resume services? Do you offer, internship or resume services or, mentorship, things like that. So when you apply to our talent pipeline, you immediately receive that email, and there's links to several of the other organizations that we partner with that provide resume assistance, career coaching, mentorship through the American Corporate Partners. All of that is included in that email that gets sent back directly to you. And then after that, we also follow up by reviewing each and every one of the applicants that comes through our talent pool. So the people you see on the screen here, as well as the rest of the people on our talent acquisition team, we look through every single application. We tag any relevant information that helps us to identify you. And then we connect with you on LinkedIn or in other ways as well in order to get and stay connected with you. And then after that, we send bi-monthly emails out to you based on the people that have joined our talent pipeline to let you know about the newest roles that we have open, as well as a link to where you can apply to them. So that is really where joining the talent pipeline matters. Being able to stay connected with our newest openings, stay connected with what we are offering. And the biggest piece of advice I think all of us cannot hammer home enough is to check your spam folder. And that goes for anyone in, job seeking. It's a really great idea just to create an email address that you only use for job seeking, so that everything that's relevant to you, whether it's, an invite to an internship or response from an application, whatever that is, you know exactly where to go for it. And a lot of times things will go to your spam folder, and unfortunately you don't get that information. So please check your spam folder after you register with us, because that's where you'll receive bi-monthly updates on exactly what we have going on, our newest openings as well. So Amber, Kadeen, Matt, did I miss anything about joining the talent pipeline?
You did not, but I want to also say, it's not just the spam folder. A lot of things fall in there, but it's also the promotions folder if you have a Gmail. I think that's where all of our interview invitations land, is the promotions folder. So otherwise, I think you covered everything, Kate. I appreciate it.
Great. And I think it's just, joining the talent pipeline, like I mentioned, when we get a new role, the first thing that we do as recruiters on our team is we go to our talent pipeline, we search through who we have currently in our HireMilitary community that fits based on educational needs for the role, the location of the role, any relevant certifications that are needed. That's where we go first, is we look through our talent pipeline, and then we reach out to those people directly. So just wanted to just let you know how that process works on the back end, how things work on the back end here. So I've seen some really great questions come through the chat, so I want to address them while we still have a couple minutes left here today. Someone mentioned, will I need a resume in applying for the SkillBridge internship? And yes, you will need a resume when applying for the SkillBridge internship. And in fact, in order to register for on the SkillBridge side, you do need a resume. So it doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to be, showing what you've done in the past, exhibiting why you think you match with the skills and qualifications needed on the position description. If you need help building a resume, we have some really great organizations that we partner with, Hire Heroes USA being one of them. So definitely, if you are interested in applying, we will need a resume in order to apply for those internships. Is there any opportunity for data science or machine learning internships? Definitely take a look. Like I mentioned, we have over 150 internships available on our careers page right now. And you can filter those based on industry, based on company, in order to find if there could be a fit for you there as well.
I did see somebody earlier ask about interview preparation.
Yeah.
Canderful is a fantastic option for interview preparation. They're free for the military community. Just make sure you click that military community tab when you go to Canderful's website.
That's a great piece of advice. Also, in terms of interview, I've heard fantastic things about Canderful, but also LinkedIn has a really great tool for interviewing where you can record yourself and then listen back to what you sound like, as well as some tips and interview questions based on certain types of industries or roles, which is really great as well. So that was a fantastic piece of advice, Amber. And then Kadeen, we had a question they sent from someone that asked, when is the best time to start applying for SkillBridge? I have exactly 1 year left until IETS.
Yeah, that's a common question, Kate. I would say it's important to start on networking once you're within that 6-month time frame, but ideally you want to start applying once you're 3 months out, because majority of the companies that we do partner with, they're going to want someone who can kind of start within that 3-month area. So I think that would be the sweet spot.
Got it. Okay, so you can sign up on our website up to a year out. Is that correct? A year out from your ETS. start looking, and then 3 or so months before you're ready to start an internship, that's when you should be applying. And oh, that's great. That is really good information. Thank you so much for that, Kadeen. Let me see. We got just a couple seconds left. If you asked a question, we take notes on all of this. We try to answer them after in the chats. But definitely connect with all of us on LinkedIn. Please connect with all the recruiters here, Amber, Matt, Kadeen, as well as Lucy and Before and Brandy that were in the comments, in the chats. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking time with us today. Again, don't forget about that Mastering LinkedIn webinar with Mike Quinn, June 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And please come back next week to spend some more time with us to learn about our newest opportunities every Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern here on LinkedIn. Thank you so much, everyone. We hope you enjoyed your time. I know we enjoyed our time with you, and we will see you next week. Take care.